Welcome back to the Lymphoma and Related Diseases Registry, LaRDR. Today I'm very happy to have Dr. Simran Bhopal next to me. Hi Simran.
Hi, how are you going?
I'm good, thanks. Can you tell us about yourself?
So I'm a junior doctor. I graduated from medical school last year from Monash University. As a medical student, in my final year, I had the opportunity to undertake a research project. And through that research project, I was able to work with all the researchers and was involved in the CLL database that we have in Australia.
What's your research interest?
So I'm interested in haematology in general. We had the opportunity to sort of choose what sort of field we wanted to do research in as medical students. I chose to be involved with the unit so I can sort of gain a bit more knowledge about lymphoma and leukemia and all other diseases as well.
So what have you learned about lymphoma?
Definitely realized that prior to actually being involved with research, how little I knew about it. Within lymphoma itself, there are 80 different subtypes. And I think having that exposure was really insightful for me, and also knowing that there are different clinical presentations for each subtype and different diagnostic and treatment avenues and different sort of forms of research that are going on as well.
Yeah, that's good to know how you have learned a lot as well. You mentioned you did a research placement with us.
My research was predominantly working with the Lymphoma and Related Diseases Registry. Specifically within that registry, I looked at patients diagnosed with CLL within Australia, and the whole purpose was to look at the diagnostic and management practices of these patients in Australia with hopes of actually developing evidence-based guidelines. And as a part of this, I was able to be presenting a poster for our abstract at the Blood conference that was held in 2022 in Sydney.
In the poster session, I saw lots of people coming up to talk to you and wanted to know about your research.
Yeah, for sure. And I think one of the most surprising things that they noticed was that there aren't already Australian-based guidelines for CLL patients. And I think that was something where this paper is sort of a stepping stone to sort of learning about what's actually being done so far within Australia.
So you worked with us for a year on this research. How did you find your experience working with the LaRDR team?
I absolutely loved it. Actually doing this research project was a stepping stone for me. I don't really have much experience prior to this. Actually being involved with the team itself was really insightful for me because they were very supportive, very encouraging, and I was actually able to learn the whole process from the beginning in terms of developing a clinical question, what sort of goes on behind the scenes in terms of gathering the data, analyzing the data, and doing the statistical analysis. Myself wasn't involved in it, but I worked with a lot of the statisticians, including yourself as well, and I learned what sort of goes on behind the scenes and also what the actual process is of writing a paper and what hurdles you go on. So I think this was sort of the perfect team to start my interest in hematology because the whole team was so supportive and patient with me, and I think that really helped. And I think this in itself will also open up more sort of avenues to do further research as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really great to have you, units doing the medical student placement with us, and it was a great experience for me as well.
Yeah, no, thank you. Likewise. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Simran, today.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.